I saw somebody talking about using the camera and making sure that you could connect the camera to a viewport. What they would quite like is the ability to have this camera permanently connected to the viewport, so that if you change the camera in the design layer, it changes it in the viewport. I actually think that's slightly dangerous just because of the way I use the camera. One of the things I do notice is that when you click activate camera, we get the camera going, we can save the view. There it is, so we got a rendered view. Just turn on my roof as well so I can see my roof. Now, the idea is that we can then use this camera. We've got the camera selected. Now the challenge I've got is that we've got these little markers here at the corners. This is telling me that the camera is activated. I need to deactivate the camera before I move my view. If I don't deactivate the camera, it will move the camera when I change my view. So I'm going to change this from wireframe to shaded. And now let's change our view. There we are. I just want to turn my view around. Cool. Okay, well, let's have a look in plan. In plan, you'll notice the camera's actually moved. And it's moved because I forgot to deactivate the camera before I moved. So let's undo that. Go back to where we were. So I've got the camera view activated again. So I'm going to deactivate the camera this time. Now I'm going to change my view. Now when we look in plan view, the camera hasn't moved. There it is there, it's still in the same place because I deactivated my camera. Now I've got the camera selected, it's not activated, but I can go up to view and create a viewport. Now when I create the viewport, I can either link to the camera, so the camera's moved from the design layer to the viewport. I can link a copy of the camera, so the original camera stays on the design layer, a copy is placed in the viewport, or it's not linked at all. Now I thought I might try this one here, the linked copy of the camera. Click OK. I'm going to put this on my sheet layer. It's an unstyled. I'm going to just check through here. I think I've got my right layers. I've got shaded, rendered background. Okay, let's not create data visualization legend. And the data visualization is none of those. So I've got no data visualization. Okay, and there's my view. So let's just push this off to the side. So there's my view. Now if I do want to change my camera view, one of the tricks I like is create a copy of that view. Right click, let's edit the camera. And okay, yeah, so my camera's linked. And what I like to do is go back to a plan view. If I want to hold down the B key, I can see right through everything. So let's move my camera view around there. And I'll move that to look at the kitchen. And when I return to the viewport, my camera's updated my viewport. And I think that works really well. Now my worry is that if I have these connected to cameras on the design layer, and I go back to the design layer and I go, okay, let's have a look here. Oh yeah, let's get that camera going. Let's have a look. Oh yeah, I just want to look over here. Let's just, oh yes, let's have a look at that window. Okay, that's cool. Unfortunately, my camera was still activated. So I deactivate the camera, that's cool, go back, but that would have, with this request, that would have gone back and changed my cameras in the viewports. Let's have a look. Now because the cameras are embedded into the viewport, changing the camera on the design layer does not change in these viewports. For me, that's my preferred way of working. It's just me. I know it doesn't apply to everybody, and we're all at different opinions. But that would be my worry, is that I've got that terrible habit of moving the camera by accident, and I'm afraid that I would actually move the camera when I didn't want to. So thanks for watching. No camera today for me. I'm on my Windows machine today, as you can see, and I haven't got my camera connected.